YouTube? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. SauceyFam, hope you guys are all doing well. We got another SauceyFam video, baby. Spooky season. This one is called Scary, Shocking, and Strange. Creepy Stuff Caught on Camera. Woohoo! Oh, man. If you guys are enjoying this spooky season ride so far, hit that subscribe button. Join the family. Trying to hit 50K by New Year's, man. Can we make it happen? Can we make it happen? I think we can. I got faith in you. Let's jump into it, people.
Shaking. Shaking by itself.
Oh, so hell no. Like right off the What the f?
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is SauceyFam. Today we're looking at some freaky clips that you need to see to believe.
Great.
So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. Just like this.
Super. Absolutely super. Callan knows how to ruin my day.
Our first clip of the day was sent to us by Alva Gonzalez. It's some security footage captured at his work. Take a look.
Everything was going smooth and I felt something brush my leg. I don't know what it was. So when I felt it right there, I looked down, I put my hand around like, what the hell was that? I moved the pillow and I thought I saw something. And then
I saw it too.
What the hell was that?
Bro, what the fuck is that? What is that?
I moved the pillow and I thought I saw something. And then I'm like, what the hell was that?
Gonzalez said he was busy at work when he thought he felt something brush up against his leg under the tattoo bench.
I don't know what it was. So when I felt it right there, I looked down, I put my hand around.
You can see him looking around to see if there's anything there.
And I thought I saw something. And then I'm like, what the hell was that? And I looked around like, did anybody else see that? Then I looked in there, I reached in there, and I saw an actual hand.
However, if you slow it down, you can actually see what appears to be a hand. You can see Gonzalez look through the hole, but there's nothing there. If this footage is genuine, then it's truly a strange one. According to the title of the clip, Gonzalez thinks something paranormal might be afoot here.
How would you...
What exactly is going on remains a complete mystery.
How would you fake it?
What the hell was that?
Gonzalez later messaged us saying that he contacted the man he had just tattooed prior to this sighting. He explained what had happened and the man said in private that he had just participated in an 8-day ritual appeasing La Santa Muerte. In Spanish folklore and Mexican neo-paganism, Santa Muerte is seen as the saint of holy death. She's associated with death, healing and protection, and her cult has been growing in popularity since the early 21st century. La Santa Muerte is usually depicted as a female skeleton dressed in a long robe holding a globe or scythe. She's often associated with colours such as white, red or black. Devotees of La Santa Muerte believe she can intercede on their behalf with God and other saints, and that she's especially powerful in matters relating to death. So could the 8-day ritual praying to the Saint of Death have something to do with his eerie hand and its sudden disappearance? Whatever the case may be, Gonzalez was so irked by the whole situation he told the customer to never return to his tattoo parlor ever again.
I moved the pillow.
Oh, I love it. I would have said the same exact shit. You are not welcome here no more. Bye-bye now. Have a nice day. To hell with all that, dude. No way.
And I thought I saw something. And then I'm like, what the hell was that?
This next one comes from one of our viewers, Jack Bell. Bell wrote to us saying that he and a friend had recently captured some photos at an old pool hall in Stockport, Manchester, UK. The pair was standing at the front door at noon, waiting patiently for the hall to open up. Eventually, the manager unlocked the door and Bell and his friend went to the back of the building where there's a quiet section filled with snooker tables. Bell took a snap of his friend taking the first break of the day.
Oh, no. Nope. 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 Jesus Christ. Help us all.
He uploaded the snap to Facebook and thought nothing of it. However, a short while later, his mum commented on the photo, wondering who the ominous black figure in the background was. Confused, Belle took a look, and indeed, there's an unknown dark figure standing in the background.
I hate
Belle and his
shadows.
friend were the only ones in the back room at the time, as the hall had only just opened for the day. Belle says there's only one door into this area, and that they actually had to turn the lights on when they first arrived.
And it's clearly illuminated back there, like it wouldn't be completely black. Like, what are they, man? What are shadow figures? What are they? I don't know. I just don't know. I've seen so many of them, and some of them, it looks like a person standing in front of you, like a solid creature that you could touch. Like, three-dimensional, you know? I get a really bad feeling about them. Like, they are not the same thing as a ghost or as an apparition. Oh, I hate shadows. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them.
They're certain that no one else was in the room at the time this photo was taken.
No way, man.
Freaked out by the photo, the pair showed the manager the snap.
Bro.
The manager said that a lot of staff don't like opening or closing the building because they often feel like someone's watching them, or they catch a dark, shadowy figure out the corner of their eyes. But when they look around, there's no one ever there.
All
Some
my
staff
hair
members
is standing
have even
up.
reported hearing the toilet doors swinging and banging all on their own. Belle says the snooker hall opened back in 1984, but the building itself was an old mill dating back more than 100 years prior. There are a few cities in the United Kingdom.
Did he call a pool table a snooker table? I'm sorry, I can't go past that. What the hell? What's a snooker? Snooker? What?
That can rival Manchester when it comes to stories of hauntings and paranormal activity. The city has a long, rich history dating back centuries, and it seems that many of the spirits who once inhabited its streets may still linger today. One of the most well-known haunted locations in Manchester is Central Library. The building is said to be home to a number of ghosts, including the spirit of a librarian who died in the 1930s. Visitors to the library have reported seeing her apparition wandering the stacks, as well as feeling an icy presence.
That's a cool picture.
Another famous haunting surrounds the curious tale of the Manchester Mummy. Hannah Beswick was an affluent woman who, like many of her mid-18th century contemporaries, had a pathological fear of being buried alive. At the time, premature burial was rife as there were many medical uncertainties about the final signs of death. After her passing in 1758, Hannah Beswick's body was embalmed and kept above ground in an old clock case at Dr. Charles White's home in Sale, Manchester. Eventually, her body was donated to the Museum of the Manchester Natural History Society, where she became known as the Manchester Mummy. Now, here's where things get a little spooky. Before Beswick died, she told her family that she had hidden a large sum of her fortune in a secret location. However, she died before she was able to tell anyone where exactly she had hidden her gold. After she died, her palatial estate, Birchen Bower, was converted into workers' tenements. Years later, many residents living in the converted building claimed to see a strange woman in a black silk gown wearing a white cap.
Great.
They said the woman looked exactly like Hannah Beswick. The witnesses claimed that the figure would float eerily through the parlor, then vanish at one particular
Is that a picture somebody took?
flagstone. It's said that this sighting would take place time and time again. Then a few months later, when renovations were taking place to install a new loom, a weaver discovered a hoard of gold stashed under the flagstone, right where Beswick's apparition would allegedly disappear. Years later, the
Like she was leading somebody to it the whole time. Wow.
entire building was demolished to make way for a factory, and even then, workers reported seeing a strange lady dressed in black walking through the yard. So then, there appears to be no shortage of paranormal stories lingering in the old streets of Manchester. Could our viewer, Jack Bell, have snapped his own piece of history with this eerie Shadow Man sighting? Take another look
No.
and decide for yourself.
You can't make me.
This
Jeez.
curious little piece of footage was sent to us via email by Santos Irizarry Jr. Santos was at a function when he spotted something unusual in the distance. Take a look.
Why is this tree shaking by itself?
You can see that just one of the trees appears to be shaking.
Don't you think they all should be shaking?
The leaves look to be flapping in the breeze.
And it's weaker than the other ones.
However, Santos notes that no other tree is shaking except for this one particular one right in the middle.
Honey, not even the tops of the trees are shaking. That's the only tree.
It's hard to say what exactly is going on here, as when the camera zooms in, it almost looks like it's distorted.
Yeah.
It could be a byproduct
Looks like a glitch in the Matrix or something.
of the camera's zoom function.
Shaking.
The strange thing is, Santos says he could see it with his own eyes at the time.
Why is this tree shaking by itself where no other tree is?
Because it's in the wind.
Don't you think they all should be shaking?
Strangely, another clip has surfaced showing a similar phenomenon. This one was uploaded to Instagram by Paranoid Normal.
It is a tree, but how it's disappearing behind those other trees, I do not know.
The other trees are blowing. The wind's not blowing.
And that one is blowing quite a bit.
Here you can see another tree waving in the breeze, all on its own.
Okay, it's in full view.
We gotta get as close as we can.
At one point, the leaves even
Like, what is happening in the world, man?
We gotta get as close as we can.
At one point, the leaves even seem to shift color.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is tripping me out.
I know.
Again, all the surrounding trees don't seem to be moving at all.
Dude.
There it is.
And it's not like, oh man. You can't say that that's light reflection or any, like, dude, what the hell? I always thought the whole simulation theory was really funny, and I still think it's kind of silly. But is it though, you know? Like, and maybe it's not a simulation the way that we think about it, but maybe it is some version of that. I don't know. You don't know. You don't know. That's kind of the fact of the matter. You don't know. You don't. That is so bizarre. That is so bizarre, man.
So what do you think's going on in these two clips?
I don't
Why
know,
are
bro.
both trees waving in the breeze when the rest of them aren't?
Very
Love to
weird.
hear your theories on this one in the comments section down below.
Super weird.
Why is this tree
When no other tree
shaking by itself where no other tree is?
Very strange.
This next weird piece of footage was uploaded to Twitter by Sitio Paranormal. Shows a young woman practicing a dance in front of the camera. It's all fairly normal until this happens.
It's not normal. So here at Saucy Dad Incorporated, we are currently hiring for a new reactor because the one that we had has recently quit. As in right now, I'm done. Bro. Like, what was it? What was it, man? Not a fan, guys. Not a fan. What was that? What was that? Golly.
Watching that again, slowed down, the cupboard door opens. Then a mysterious dark object flies out of it. If we zoom in, it's hard to tell what exactly it is, but it almost looks like a fish. Some replies to the clip suggested it could be a bird or even a rat escaping the closet.
Yeah, no, I absolutely see that. And I knew without saying a word, without a halfway guess, I 1,000,000% could have told you there was comments that it was a rat. I bet there's people that say it is a fish. In my experience, people would be more likely to believe that a fish just crawled out of her closet than they would be to admit something paranormal might actually be real.
But how does a rat float through the air like this?
I don't know, Callan.
Of course, there's also a high probability that it's all set up to garner some much sought after internet views. So where do you sit on this one? Prank or something more mysterious? And what even is that strange object? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below.
I'll tell you what, if that was manufactured, she's in the wrong business.
Before we take a look at some
She shouldn't be doing terrible TikTok dances. She should be, I don't know, making movies.
fascinating UFO sightings that have taken place in the UK, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and mysterious videos. UK residents have spotted an unidentified aerial phenomenon while out on a hike, and it's prompted discussions of aliens visiting Earth.
Been a whole lot of this going on.
In late September 2022, Sam Eager Gibbons was out walking with his kids in Thurfield Heath in Hertfordshire when he spotted something bizarre in the sky. Take a look.
Oh my god, guys, you are looking... I don't know what you're looking at, but they're UFOs. If ever there's an unidentified flying object, that's that.
Can we go that way? Can we go that way?
As dusk settled in, the family had just left a wooded area of the hiking trail when they spotted an unidentified object flying in the air.
Look at those super sudden changes in direction. So what else could that be? What else could that be? Like, with common sense and, you know, rationality in mind. What else could those be actually?
What is that?
Can I quickly go that way a bit?
Bro.
The family can be heard questioning whether it's a shooting star, saying it couldn't possibly be a plane either.
Is that a shooting star?
No, it's not.
If that's a shooting star, we got bigger problems.
That's not a plane.
What is that?
Whatever the object is, it darts about in the air in an erratic manner.
What on earth is that? Someone else shooting out in front of it now. There's two of them. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
At one point, the two objects appear to spin around each other.
Wow. Look
Pretty
at the
strange.
swirling. Can you see that?
Pretty strange indeed.
Just gone into the clouds.
We know nothing.
I must say, it's refreshing seeing such steady camera work for a
Yeah.
sighting like this.
Yep.
Normally, witnesses start flailing their cameras about like they're mixing up a batch of shake and bake.
Look at that.
Some commenters suggested it could be a plane with fireworks attached.
That I was gonna say Superman and Wonder Woman are finally figuring things out. You know, they're up there on a nice nighttime cruise, watching the sunset, and now they're gonna go make some super babies. But it could be a plane with a rocket attached to it, and yeah, the greatest pilot of all time.
Performing aerobatic maneuvers. Some companies provide this service for weddings and other large events.
Yep. Now, ask those guys to go full speed this way and then turn back that way immediately. What do you mean human technology can't do that? What are you talking about? That's not right. That's not right. It's obviously a plane. It's just they're the first ones to ever be able to go full speed, do a 180 and go back the other way. You know, it's this new plane we have called Doesn't Exist. It's a Mach Doesn't Exist 11. It's pretty dope.
However, some viewers just couldn't get over how maneuverable the object is,
Thank you.
saying it couldn't possibly just be a commercial plane.
Look at them.
It couldn't be a commercial plane. It couldn't be a stunt plane. It couldn't be a paper plane. It couldn't be...
What is that?
Couldn't be a plane.
Wait a bit.
Yeah, go where you want, mate.
I'm running over. But I'm on the golf course.
We have 3 pilots in the family, just so you know. I go in a plane multiple times this summer. My cousin has a plane with floats on it for the lake. They also have wheels and skis. They can land on ice in the winter and all this other stuff. But it's about as nimble a plane as you can find. It's a little 2-seater, not a Cessna, but a little 2-seater. You can't do that with a plane. They don't do that. That's insane, bro.
For decades, the United Kingdom has been home to hundreds of UFO and UAP sightings. One of the most notorious UFO encounters to happen on British soil occurred back in 1980. It's become known as the Rendlesham Forest incident. On December 26, 1980, at 3:15 AM, Sergeant Jim Peniston of the US Air Force was on duty at the RAF Woodbridge base in Suffolk,
So 3 hours after Christmas ended. That's kind of strange, huh?
England, when he saw a strange light in the nearby Rendlesham Forest.
Yeah.
Peniston and 2 other airmen, John Burrows and Edward Cabansag, went to investigate and saw a glowing object in the forest. The object was about 9 feet in diameter with multicolored lights on its surface. Peniston said the object was like frosted glass. He walked towards it and touched it. The object then took off into the sky at high speed. A little after 4 AM, local police were called to the scene. Their reports say they could only see lights coming from the Orford Ness Lighthouse further down the coastline. At daybreak on the 26th of December, more armed forces personnel attended the scene. They discovered a small clearing near the edge of the woods that had 3 small indentations in a triangular pattern. They also noted burn marks on nearby trees as well as broken branches.
Oh, wow.
2 nights later, on the 28th of December, Lieutenant Colonel Charles Holt visited the site with several other officers. They took radiation.
Oh, wait, never mind. I thought that was I thought that was like a, I don't know, a UFO of some kind. But I guess it's just a branch with no pine needles on it until the very end. Interesting.
Lieutenant Colonel Charles Holt visited the site with several other officers. They took radiation readings and discovered higher than normal levels in the area where the small triangular pattern had been left. The entire December 28 investigation by Lieutenant Colonel Charles Holt was recorded on tape. Some years later, the British Ministry of Defence declassified the audio document and it was released to the public. It's the early hours of the morning. Take a listen as Holt and his team come up on what they describe as a blast site.
This is after the number 1 indentation where we first got the strongest reading. Yeah, it's similar to what we got in the center. Not in a pod, it's mainly in the center. Looks like an area here possibly. It could be a blast. It's in the center. It's hard to tell. You gotta take this, my finger's about to freeze. Yours too. Up to what, 7? What? Just jumped up to 7/10, yeah. 7/10 right here in the center? Uh-huh. We found a small blast, what looks like a blasted or scrubbed up area here. We're getting very positive readings. Let's see, is that here the center? Yes, it is. This is what we would assume would be the dead center. Just thinking about more as we go along the whole area here now.
Here the team discover the triangular spots on the ground.
Let me turn around and look at this tree over here now. Just a second. Watch Bruce, right by the tree. I can see it. Maybe give me a little sidelining so I can find the tree. Okay, off. I lost the tree. Okay, stop. Right on. Hey, this is eerie. This is strange. Here, somebody want to look at the spots in the ground? Whoops, watch your nose. We're walking all over the park.
Things get more and more eerie as the officers report farmyard animals making some strange noises before spotting some unidentified lights in the distance. Take a listen.
Looking directly overhead, one can see an opening in the trees plus some fresh Broken pine branches on the ground underneath. Looks like someone came off about 15 to 20 feet up.
What?
Small branches about an inch or less in diameter. 0148, we're hearing very strange sounds out of the farmers' barnyard animals. It's very, very active, making an awful lot of noise.
There's a pigmentation.
You just saw a light where? Wait, no, slow down. Where?
Right in this position here, straight ahead, in between the tree. There it is again. Watch, straight ahead off my flash right there. So there it is.
Hey, I see it too. What is it?
We don't know, sir.
So, can I get some? Yeah, it's a strange, small red light. Looks to be out maybe a quarter to half mile, maybe further out. I'm going to switch off. The light is gone now. It was approximately 120 degrees from the site. Is it back again?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's the flashlight's in. Let's move out to the edge of the clearing so I can get a better look at it. See if you can get the star scope on it. The light's still there, and all the barnyard animals have gotten quiet now. Yeah, we're heading about 110 to 120 degrees from the site, out through to the clearing now. Still getting a reading on the meter. About 2 clicks. Meter's jumped 3 to 4 clicks, getting stronger.
In this final segment,
What the fluffernutter, man? Oh my god, that is friggin' creepy. I have super crazy chills going on right now.
we hear Holt and his team describe the sighting in more detail.
We're about 150 or 200 yards from the site. Everything else is just deathly calm. There is no doubt about it. There's some type of strange flashing red light ahead. It's yellow. I saw a yellow tinge in it too. Weird. It appears to be maybe moving a little bit this way. Yes, it's brighter than it has been. Yellow. It's coming this way. It is definitely coming this way. Pieces of it are shooting off. There is no doubt about it. This is weird. To the left. Yeah, definitely moving to the left. Two lights. One light to the front, one light to the left. Keep the flashlights off. There's something very, very...
What? Oh my god, dude. Is this giving you guys the chills or what? I got like goosebumps and my hair standing up on end. Oh my god. Man. Can you imagine living that? I just picture like a little drone ship of some kind plucking out farm animals, you know? Like a female of each species. Because then all they need is, right? Sperm from a male to... Oh, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't know why they would need them. I'm assuming they have better resources than we do. I don't know. I don't know what I'm even talking about anymore. But this is absolutely giving me the chills. I'm just trying to put myself right in their shoes. This is creepy, dude. Wow.
One light to the front, one light to the left. Keep the flashlights off. There's something very, very strange. Get the headset on. See if it gets any stronger. Okay. Give us a rundown.
Notation that this is on a beta reading, too.
It's on a beta reading?
Beta
Okay.
still has been removed.
Okay. Pieces are falling off it again.
But it just moved to the right.
Yeah.
Off to the right.
Strange. Oh, we got one to the left. Let's approach to the edge of the woods up there. Can you undo without lights? Let's do it carefully. Come on. Okay, we're looking at the thing. We're probably about...
Man, I'm so curious like what they're talking about when they say pieces are falling off of it. Is it like beams of light or so, you know? I wish they would be more detailed, or I wish they had it on camera, better yet, you know? What the hell, man?
200 to 300 yards away. It looks like an eye winking at you. It's still moving from side to side. And when you put the star scope on it, it sort of has a hollow center, a dark center. It's like the pupil of an eye looking at you and winking.
What?
It flashes so bright to the star scope that it almost burns your eye.
What?
We passed the farmer's house and across in the next field. Now we have multiple sightings of up to 5 lights with a similar shape and all, but they seem to be steady now rather than a pulsating or glow with a red flash. We just crossed the creek, and we're getting what kind of readings now? Getting 3 good clicks on the meter, and we're seeing strange lights in the sky.
So what's to be made of this
Wow.
striking piece of evidence? Some people believe that the military personnel who reported the sighting were actually seeing lights from the Orford Ness Lighthouse. Others think they saw a meteor or some other natural phenomenon. Orford Ness Lighthouse believe that the military personnel who
The military... Do you people hear yourselves talk sometimes? The military personnel. It's confusing it for a lighthouse light. Pieces of it shooting off a black center like a pupil. Guys, use your friggin' heads, man.
Reported the sighting were actually seeing lights from the Orford Ness Lighthouse.
Yeah, totally.
Others think they saw a meteor or some other natural phenomenon. And then there are those who believe that the Rendlesham Forest incident was an extraterrestrial event.
Of course it was!
Ultimately, though, no one knows for sure what happened that December night, but it's certainly an intriguing story. The Rendlesham Forest incident...
That's Saucy Mom's birthday, too, by the way, the 28th.
Is one of the most enigmatic UFO sightings in history.
Maybe she was dropped off on that day. Man, that would explain a lot about my kids.
While there are many theories about what actually happened, the true nature of the event remains a complete mystery.
That's
Regardless
unbelievable.
of what really happened, the incident has had a long-lasting effect on those who witnessed it, and continues to fascinate people from all over the world. Now, if you want more...
Yeah, I don't know, man. I have a really hard time believing that military personnel would confuse a comet or meteor, which is a completely straight line. You don't see it for long. Or a lighthouse light for what they were describing. Just think about it, you know? These guys were clearly very intelligent, sophisticated men. That was creepy. I have so many chills going up and down my body right now. Oh my God. Just the arrogance and ignorance. How can one possibly think? How can you truthfully believe that we are alone in this entire universe? What did we learn the other day? There's 2 billion suns? Is that what it was? Forgive me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure I remember them saying there's 2 billion suns. We're the only life form, huh? That makes sense to you? How? What? No. 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 That's just not... The odds of that being true are like 0. Oh, man. I don't know. I'm off it. Anyways. That was freaking creepy, bro. All those. That was a really good video. Man. Let me know what you guys thought about that. Let me know your guys' thoughts on that in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Wow. Like I said the other day, SauceyFam has an hour-long video of all their best shadow figure captures that have been sent in or to their channel or videos that they found. And I'm going to pop up live one of these days coming right up here so that we can hang out together and watch it. If that's something you guys want to be a part of, make sure you are subscribed first of all, but also make sure that you have your bell turned on so that you're notified when we go live. Throw a like on this thing for me, guys. It really helps me when you do that. Thank you in advance. I'll catch you guys next time. Take care of yourselves and each other. Stay safe out there, everybody. Peace out. SauceyFam.